All right, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Rakakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of GMS, because that's where I learned this truth from. Salutations to the brothers pushing this word throughout the four corners of the globe. This is your Ak Asa from the DC camp. This is the order from Yahweh on down. Yahweh's at the top, no God next to him. Yahweh Shai is right beneath him. That's his son. That's the man you see right here that has been falsely depicted as this man here on the left. He's the one who's coming to get us. Up under him, you have King David. We don't need a bunch of kings all swinging around talking about, well, this is my earth too, and now we got to split it like how you have Moab thinks he's up next. We don't need a Moabite king or an Edomite king on the side of King David. All we need is King David, and that's it. He's going to rule over the entire earth. Then we have the apostles. Then we have the elders. Then we have the men of Israel. Then we have the women. Then we have the children. Nowhere on that list did I list any other nation, because it's about Israel. Everybody else is as spittle. Everything else exists to serve the people I just listed. And it's 1 Peter 3 and 5. For after this manner, in the old time, the holy women, these are the good women, also who trusted in God, Yahweh, adorned themselves, being in subjection to their own husbands. Even as Sarah obeyed Abraham, calling him Lord, whose daughters ye are, as long as ye do well and are not afraid with any amazement. You're not cheating. You're not creeping. You're not being pulled astray by another doctrine and being wicked. Likewise, ye husbands, dwell with them according to knowledge, giving honor unto the wife as unto the weaker vessel, and as being heirs together in the grace of life, that your prayers not be hindered. So your prayers can literally be hindered by not being in order. And this is Psalms 119 and 128. Therefore I esteem all thy precepts concerning all things to be right, and I hate every false way. So literally, when things are different from this, I hate it. The Most High hates it. Yahweh Shai hates it. King David hates it. Everybody should hate it. But for some odd reason, our women love it. And as you can see in the thumbnail, Lord willing, I put the thumbnail up. There's a woman who's got two husbands. That's backwards as all hell. And I'm gonna go ahead and start grabbing some of these women's names, because back in the Hebrew, man, names actually had meaning. Nowadays, women just come up with names for no reason that don't mean anything. But back in the day, back in biblical times, names had meaning. Here's the woman that you can find in Genesis 36 and 2. Her name is Adah, which literally translates to ornament. And this isn't a bad thing. Women will hear this, things that are in proper order, but you don't need an ornament to make a tree stand up. I'm gonna go ahead and get a picture, get a better visual. See over here on the left, you got this image of a Christmas tree before and after they put the ornaments on it. It was still a tree before they put the ornaments on it. It's still a tree with the ornaments. It's a tree with or without. It didn't need it. Here's the definition of an ornament: a thing used to make something look more attractive, but usually having no practical purpose, especially a small object such as a figurine. And the verb of ornament is to make something look more attractive by adding decorative items. Having a woman is decorative. It's an addition to. It is not necessary for its survival. And that's the proper order of things. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab this next woman's name. Her name is Mahalath, or maybe it has a little more guttural sound, Mahalath, which literally translates to stringed instrument. Now, if you're in a room full of people and there's a stringed instrument sitting on the side, it looks nice. It is not necessary for the walls to stand up. Even if there is a musician in the room, the music does not make the walls stand up. It is an ornament onto life. It is unnecessary, but it's nice to have. It is desired. You may want that music really badly, but you do not need it. And I'm gonna go ahead and grab this next woman's name. It's pronounced I don't even know how to say it. Asha. It's Aksa. Aksa. I think it has more of a guttural sound as well. Her name literally translates to ankle chain or anklet or ankle bracelet. Once again, you can walk without an ankle bracelet. You can go get food. You can live your whole life never putting on an ankle bracelet because you do not need it. It is unnecessary, though it is nice, though it will get it may get some guy's attention. It is unnecessary. I'm gonna grab this next woman's name, and her name is Tamar, which literally translates to palm tree. So I'm gonna go ahead and show you, because I've seen images of Florida. There's plenty of palm trees, but even in Florida, those aren't the only types of trees. You can see in this image clearly, there's another type of tree right behind it. So the people can still breathe. They're just walking around, even if that palm tree wasn't there. Though the palm tree looks nice, it's cool to have one. It is unnecessary as far as it being the only option. There's other types of trees. There's grass, there's bushes. The people can still breathe. They may like this. They may want this, but they do not need this. And you can find her name in Genesis 38:6. And likewise, you can find ankle bracelet in Joshua 15:16. You can find the string instrument in Genesis 28:9. But all these women, their names go into ornament. They are an accessory onto a man. The man is not an accessory onto a woman. The woman needs the man. The man does not need the woman. There's other types of trees. And these things aren't bad. They are appealing to the eye. But also, the woman wearing them, if she's wearing ornaments, she should have certain characteristics. One of which is understanding that men like it when things are in order. Men like it when you put on the whatchamacallit. When women put on the ornaments, men like things that look nice. Men are very visual. And I'm gonna go ahead and get this other woman's name, because it's not all just beating down on women. We're not swinging down here, trying to lift you up and put things in the proper order. And this woman's name is Naomi, which literally translates to my delight. It is delightful to see a woman in her femininity. Men actually, believe it or not, want to take care of their women. It is their delight to do so. Here's another woman whose name is Tirzah. Her name literally translates to favorable. These things are pleasing to men. They find it favorable. That the woman is favorable in his eyes, and he wants to take care of her. He wants to do good by her. A good man wants to do good by a good woman. The next woman's name is Shelomith, which literally translates to peaceful. A good woman is peaceful. It's supposed to be bringing peace into a man's life, not whatever the hell is going on in that image where there's two men and one woman. That's just madness. No real man wants that. No man of the Lord wants that. I'll say that much. I'm gonna grab his last name, Mehetabel. I believe I'm pronouncing it right. Mehetabel, which means favored of God. God likes it when things are in their proper order. Yahweh is God's name. Yahweh likes it when things are in their proper order, and he hates every false way. So if you're trying to spin things a way where the woman has multiple men, that's out of order. Yahweh hates it. But you will be favored of God by allowing things to be in their proper order. You can find Naomi, which means my delight, in Ruth 1 and 2. You can find Tirzah, which means favorable or agreeable, in Numbers 26 and 33. You can find Shilamith, which means peaceful, in Leviticus 24:11. And you can find Mehetabel, which means favored of Yahweh, in Genesis 36:39. With that, I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem, Rakakadash, Abba Ball.